just want to make this point really clear. Brett Favre is a future Hall of Famer. Let's make no mistake about it. He is a future Hall of Famer. But what drives him and what drives great athletes in the past who stayed around for the game, what drives them is that last piece of glory. We don't know how Favre's home life is, but let's face it. Let's face it, folks. Here's Brett Favre, 40 years old. He has played in the NFL for the last 20 years. And then you add in college ball, and then high school, junior high, Pee Wee football, Muni League football. That's pretty much a whole lifetime's worth of football. Of just one thing. So, it's hard to criticize somebody who doesn't want to leave the game. It's hard. It's hard to do that. Favre has more than enough stuff, more than enough things on his resume. He's in the Hall of Fame. He already has a Super Bowl title, and he proved already that he can still do things now that he did when he was younger. He had his best statistical season last year. And it was talk last year when Favre came, well, we have to ease Favre into the offense. We'll still have the team built around Adrian Peterson. Yeah, Favre took over that team. So I'm not denying how Brett Favre, his talents. Because honestly, if his talents were declining, this would really be a nice story. It would be easier to say. It would be easier to say, whatever. If Favre comes back, that's great. If not, the heck of it. But you're sacrificing a lot. And he's doing that. And this is what the Vikings signed up for. They knew when they signed Brett Favre what they was getting. It's a package deal. You do that with every player that you sign. That every proven player that you have signed. It goes in any sport. You know what to expect. The Vikings knew when they signed Brett Favre that he may not be in camp until well into August. They knew that. So let's not feel sorry for the Viking organization because Favre has decided on August 18th to come back. Can't do that. And we can't tell Favre now, because he's been in the league for 20 years, we can't tell Favre, you have to be at camp. Can't tell him that. Professional athletes. But hopefully Favre will have a successful season. And I actually hope that I kind of want him to win a championship. And I'm not going to be rooting for him, of course, but it will be a great, great farewell story. Because if he does win the Super Bowl, there's no way he will even consider to come back next year. I know he said, this is my last season. I know he said that definitively. This is season 20. This is the last year of my contract. I will not come back next year. This is Brett Favre we're talking about. Remember what we said the last segment. All he wants is a Super Bowl. All he wants is a Super Bowl title. If he gets that Super Bowl title, we know for sure he's not going to come back. Coming up next, LeBron James talks about, he has an interview with GQ magazine. And talks about Dan Gilbert. He talks about the relationship between the city of Cleveland and the city of Akron. There's actually some truth into that. I'll explain when we come back.